How to use Google Ads effectively in 2024. In this video session, I'm going to share with you great tips and insights that will help you to get better results if you're running Google Ad campaigns, okay? Because the latest options and features have changed. Let's dive right into it, and I'll share tips with you as I go along, okay? Here under Tools, we have Data Manager. You can link Google Analytics. If you operate a YouTube channel, you can link all Google products together. When you do that, your remarketing reach will grow. What we need to understand in 2024, the way people interact with Google, particularly on mobile devices, is changing. So then, think of Google search results, screen real estate, as an important area. And all your ads, all the options, additional features and recommendations, some of them can allow you to take more screen real estate space. If that's the case, then you want to take advantage of that, okay? I'll show you where the settings are for that. At account level, you have under Tools, Shared Library. Here you have Asset Library. Double check this, because it simplifies your ad campaign creation. Here you want to have highest quality original images that represents your business, because Google shows that in Google search as well. Whether you're targeting Google web search or you're running display campaigns, video campaigns, advertising in Google Ad Partners, it doesn't matter. You want to occupy screen real estate as much as possible. Then you can upload your images in the library and use them throughout your ads. You can have site links. These are great. Why? Once again, it occupies the screen real estate, okay? Your contact page, services page, you can link About Us page, you can use structured snippet, text callouts. If you operate YouTube channel, you can put perhaps your YouTube video assets here as well. Now, then, here is the recommendation that I can share with you. Create a specific landing page for your ads, because your homepage, surely it's the most important page of your website, of your business website. But depending on what you're advertising, as in what you're offering, someone may land on your homepage but may find it difficult to find your services perhaps. If you're advertising your services, then just advertise your services page. Or even better, create a landing page specifically for Google Ads, okay? Now, if you're a small business owner or a local business owner, surely you're not going to be able to create many different landing pages to test things, right? But ideally, simply look at your website in a way that, okay, if that's my homepage, what's the next most important page on my website? Let's say services, or the locations, or About Us page, or the reviews page. But surely reviews page you use in site link extension. That's much better, okay? Also, how do you then use Google Ads effectively? You have advertised, and it's quite expensive because it's competitive. In 2024, a local business owner or a small business owner such as Rankia, the amount of suggestions that Google Ads is recommending on a weekly basis, like $20,000, that's mind-boggling, right? I can't afford $20,000 ads as recommended by Google Ad campaign settings. So then what you can do is learn to target people differently. Okay. In fact, I've been sharing this for many years and many people copy this. And that is this. Indirect targeting. Let's imagine this scenario. This actually works for small business owners with Google Ads. Because when you learn to target keywords differently, then the cost of your ads goes down and the results also are powerful too. Indirect targeting means, let's imagine this scenario. Let's imagine someone looking for search engine optimization or website optimization services in Melbourne. Let's imagine that's the case. Now, that's a higher end product or a service, right? Well, before, let's say someone searches Google, they find some websites, they go check it out, but then they may come back to Google and, ask different questions, such as the best web development or best web developer specialist in Melbourne. So then I can target different keywords that's going to be lower in cost, but at the same time, I'll be capturing that target audience at a different stage. Perhaps they're comparing things. Perhaps they're comparing businesses or prices. What if I create, let's imagine this scenario. Let's imagine then at that moment I create a blog post or a page saying, web development service prices in Australia or in Melbourne. That's indirect targeting. Very easy to do, but very powerful results for the small business community. And remember where you learned it from. Also, let's look at a campaign. I'm going to blur some things out here for privacy reasons, okay? So that I can share with you great tips. Now, when you create your campaigns, the search keywords, there is 3 different types. One is broad match, one is exact match, one is phrase match. Anytime you want to learn different things, you can press on the help section to learn more about it. So I won't cover the match types in depth, but only to tell you, don't just rely on broad match unless you know exactly what you're doing. If you want to lower your cost at the beginning, particularly, learn to use phrase match or exact match types. Then your audiences. This is very important. If you're using Google Analytics, if you have a YouTube channel or different Google product, you can connect products together. There's a Google Ad link to Google Analytics. And if you have analytics on your website, voila, you have audiences that you can target too. Let's look at locations. Here's the common mistake most people make. First, location targeting settings by default when you create ads, it doesn't work for small business community or local business community. Instead, you want to precisely create specific ads, as in campaigns or ad groups, targeting different locations. Now, let's imagine you're a business that's serving global customer base. Well, then instead of targeting the global location, which is never going to work, then you can create an ad group for Australia or a campaign for Australia, another campaign for UK. Also, you have option for radius targeting. This is great for local businesses as well, okay? Now, if you're a global business, then you create different campaigns for different locations, right? Different countries, different cities, and so on. Because the culture in Australia is different to UK culture, right? So therefore, your ads, the text of it, the headline, all that stuff, perhaps you can communicate differently, right? In Australia, we use g'day. G'day, mate. But you say that to someone in UK, they'll know it's Australian accent or a slang, so to speak, right? Because UK speaks different English than Australia. US audience speaks different English. So then when you target different parts of the world, then you create campaigns accordingly, right? But then let's imagine ad scheduling. This is definitely useful. That's why it's available in Google Ads. What is ad scheduling? If you're a local business owner, you should 110% use this. Because if you don't schedule your ads, someone searching for your business 3 in the morning and Google showing your ad may not be ideal unless you operate a 24-hour business, right? But if you're a small business owner, local business owner, then perhaps you can say, all right, Google Ads, show my ads within this time frame. And you can perhaps create 2 different campaigns to test the results. Another insight that I can share with you is this. In 2024, the campaign optimization suggestions are great, no doubt about it. But some of them are not ideal. So just because Google Ads recommends something doesn't mean you should just use it. Okay? Because you want to really create very targeted ads and also measure the conversions. Installing conversion tracking is just a matter of adding a bunch of small code on your website so you can track conversions. If you don't track conversions, then that's like shooting in the dark. Creating conversion tracking is a simple process. Definitely use it. Because that's how you're going to use Google Ads effectively. Because then you know what you're spending and the results that you're getting. Now, with tools, we've got Keyword Planning, Keyword Planner. It's a great tool, but then we need to learn the match types. Let's press here. Let's search for, let's say, match types. Definitely learn to use match types and precisely target different landing pages. Also, learn to target indirect targeting. If you're a small business owner, you have to learn to indirect target different keywords. Because we have to be honest here, right? Some big players are paying $50 a click. You know, unless you can afford that, that's great. But most small business owners that I work with, they cannot afford it. Right? So therefore, the more precise the campaign that you create, the lower the cost will be. And then you can compete with anyone, okay? And your landing pages, as in your website, has to be optimized. Whether you're using Google Ads or not. It has to load reasonably fast. It has to provide great user experience, and rank your website and rank your YouTube channel shows you how to optimize your website in 2024, including the free SEO course that's been updated. Now, to use Google Ads effectively, I can go on and on and on. But let me wrap it up like so. Learn to target different parts of your website. If resources allow, create different landing pages specifically for Google Ads. Then set up conversion tracking. Under tools, we have, Under goals, we have conversions. Install conversion tracking. In fact, don't delay that. That's very important. Then learn to create different campaigns or ad groups targeting different locations. And then test ad scheduling. And with keywords targeting, don't just use broad match. Even if Google Ads suggests to you, surely you may get more website traffic, more people finding you, but that's not your goal. Your goal is advertise with Google Ads so that people can find you, but your goal is to convert that traffic. So therefore, the match types allow you to precisely target certain keywords. So then why not use it? If you're using Google Analytics, if you have a YouTube channel, connect them, as in link them together. Then under Tools, Data Manager, here we can link things. Then under Tools, Shared Library, Audience Manager, you create the lists. Not just to retarget only, but target similar audiences. Because the more precise your targeting is, the less you will spend for your ads and better results that you will get in the long run. And before I close up, remember this. Indirect targeting should be part of your business success. As in, publish useful, reliable, helpful content on regular basis, because that will allow your business to enjoy free website traffic, all while building authority for your business on internet. Because without content, surely you can advertise in Google Ads, even a single landing page or a website with one page and nothing else. Google Ads allow you to do that. But you want long-term results. If that's the case, you have to have an optimized website and a content strategy. Definitely explore that, okay? I thank you for learning with Rankia. And I know I've bombarded a lot, but quite honestly, I made a lot of mistakes when I started using Google Ads. And I work with many small business owners. When they first contact me for managing their Google Ads, I see their campaign set up using the default settings. But that works for Google Ads. It may not work for the small business community. And these tips and insights are designed to share proven insights with you. Implement them and then see the results for yourself. I thank you for learning with Rankia, and I'll talk with you in the next video session.